Limerence is a complicated and often misunderstood emotional state. It is marked by intense, obsessive romantic feelings for one specific person. Unlike love addiction, where the focus is on chasing the emotional highs of a new relationship, limerence revolves around a single individual and can last for months or even years. It comes with intrusive thoughts, idealization of the person, a longing for reciprocation, and emotional dependency. Many who experience limerence feel powerless to control their reactions, often struggling with feelings of shame, guilt, or isolation. But understanding limerence is the first step to managing its impact on your emotional health. While limerence and infatuation are often confused, they are not the same. Infatuation burns hot and fast. It's intense, but usually short-lived, fading as excitement of the new connection wears off. It is often based on physical attraction or the thrill of discovering someone new. Limerence, on the other hand, runs deeper and lasts longer. It's marked by excessive thoughts, constant preoccupation with the person, and a need for emotional reciprocation. Unlike infatuation, which fades as reality sets in, limerence can persist without much actual contact, fueled by fantasies or fleeting interactions. Understanding these differences can help you make sense of your feelings and their effect on your relationships. Limerence often unfolds in 4 stages: infatuation, crystallization, deterioration, and recovery or obsession. In the first stage, infatuation, you are swept up in intense attraction and excitement, seeing the person as flawless. Crystallization follows, where your obsession grows and you interpret the small gestures as signs of mutual interest. The deterioration stage comes next, bringing emotional distress as the idealized image you have built begins to crumble. Finally, you either move towards recovery, letting go and healing, or sink further into obsession. Recognizing where you are in this cycle can help you take steps to manage your emotions and move forward. The overwhelming nature of limerence has its roots in both biology and psychology. On the biological level, brain chemistry plays a big role. Dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter, reinforces the emotional highs, while norepinephrine heightens focus and arousal, fueling obsessive thoughts. Oxytocin and vasopressin, the so-called bonding hormones, deepen attachment, making the connection feel even stronger. Meanwhile, your limbic system, which governs emotions like longing and anxiety, works overtime while your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making and impulse control, takes a back seat. These factors explain why limerence can feel so consuming and hard to manage. Psychological factors add another layer. Your attachment style can influence your experience of limerence. If you have an anxious attachment style, you might crave closeness and fear rejection, making you more prone to limerence. Avoidant attachment styles can also contribute, as people may idolize unobtainable partners, creating this push-pull dynamic. Neurodivergence, such as OCD, ADHD, AUDHD, and ASD, can heighten emotional sensitivity or lead to obsessive tendencies, increasing the vulnerability to limerence. Past trauma or unresolved emotional wounds may also play a part, as some people seek emotional safety or validation through idealized relationships. By exploring these underlying factors, you can start to recognize the patterns and gain more clarity about your emotions. This is why I created Limerence Reset. This online course blends the insights from my own experience with limerence and my professional expertise as a licensed therapist and a board-certified coach to offer clearer, actionable guidance. You will find lessons that are easy to understand, accompanied by a comprehensive workbook to reinforce key concepts. If you are not ready to dive into the full course, you can start small with worksheets inspired by the Limerence Reset workbook, giving you a taste of the tools and strategies included. If you need support later on, upgrading is always an option. Learn more about Limerence Reset and the Limerence worksheets in the description. Managing limerence can feel overwhelming, but there are steps you could take to regain control. Start with mindfulness to ground yourself in the present and interrupt obsessive thinking. By observing your thoughts without judgment, you can create emotional distance and gain clarity. It is also important to challenge the idealization of the person. Ask yourself things like, are they really perfect? Or what am I hoping to get from this connection? Acknowledging that no one is flawless can help you see them more realistically and reduce the intensity of your emotions. Another important step is setting boundaries. Limiting contact with the person, even if it is hard, creates emotional space for you to focus on your own well-being. Seeking a therapist who has experience in limerence can also be helpful. Therapy provides a safe place to explore the deeper issues driving your limerence, like attachment patterns or unresolved trauma, and building healthier coping strategies. Self-guided resources like Limerence Reset or the Limerence Worksheets can offer valuable tools to help you navigate your emotions and relationships. Healing from limerence is a journey, and it's okay to be patient with yourself along the way. Your feelings are valid, and seeking help is a sign of strength. By understanding limerence and taking practical steps to manage your emotions, you can begin to reclaim control and build healthier, more balanced relationships. Remember, you are not alone in this experience, and with time and support, you can move toward a healthier emotional well-being.